God says, "A miracle payment has just been approved in heaven, and it carries your name on it." My child, this is not a coincidence. Do not scroll away, because in the next few minutes, unexpected financial blessings are going to find you in ways you never imagined. If you're truly ready to receive this breakthrough, type Amen in the comments. I am pouring out waves of financial miracles, unstoppable favor, and divine protection over your life. Stay with me until the end, because this blessing cannot be delayed. Your name is written on a heavenly release, and nothing can stop the miracle that is about to reach you. I have seen the tears you cry when no one is watching. I have heard the prayers you whispered quietly at night, asking for a way out, for help, for provision. And I want you to know, my child, that I have not forgotten you. Heaven has heard your cries, and a release has just been signed with your name written in divine ink. There is a blessing racing toward you right now that cannot be intercepted by any enemy, no matter how hard they try. Comment 11:11 if you believe your financial season is changing today. The road you've walked has been filled with setbacks, disappointments, and silent struggles. But I am telling you, the storm is not your end. The darkness is not your future. What seemed like a delay was me preparing something greater than your understanding. I do not move according to man's timelines, but when I move, no force in heaven or earth can stop what I have declared over your life. What was held up is now being released. I chose you for this moment. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible to me. I have placed a divine stamp of approval over your name, and I am instructing my angels to deliver financial miracles, peace, and restoration to your household. The shaking you feel around you is not destruction, it is a sign that something is being birthed. Your financial miracle is closer than you think. Comment 222 if you believe God is shifting your situation. The enemy tried to convince you that it was over, that the doors would never open, that your bank account would always be empty, that you would always live with just enough. But I am telling you now, I am not the God of barely enough. I am the God of overflow, and I am preparing to pour blessings that will overflow into every corner of your life. You will know what it feels like to breathe again, to live without fear of lack, to rest, knowing your needs are met. I want you to like this video right now if you believe that your miracle has already been dispatched from heaven. This is not just a word, it is a divine release from my throne room, sealed with my authority. No more wondering how the bills will be paid. No more crying over lack. I am releasing unexpected provisions through people, places, and ways you never thought possible. You have been faithful with little, and now I am trusting you with much. You have walked through the fire and did not give up. That is why this financial breakthrough is yours. My favor is surrounding you like a shield, and I am rebuking the devourer for your sake. Every hand that tried to block your progress is now being removed. Every curse that was spoken over your finances is being reversed right now. Comment, I trust God, if you believe He is opening financial gates for you. Your account in heaven is not empty. It is filled with answered prayers, stored up blessings, and divine rewards for your faithfulness. And today, I have authorized the release. The time for waiting is over. You are about to experience what it means when I say, I will open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing so great you will not have room to receive it. Get ready to live in abundance, not by the world's riches, but by my provision. I am going to use even your enemies to bless you. I will cause those who opposed you to now honor you. I will take what the enemy meant for evil and turn it into a financial testimony that glorifies my name. The rejection you faced was redirection. The delays were divine. And the pain was preparation for this miracle you are stepping into. I have seen every sacrifice you made in secret. I have counted every coin you gave when you barely had enough. Now, I am responding. Comment, Jesus is Lord, if you believe He is restoring all you have lost. You are not watching this by mistake. This is your confirmation. I am speaking directly to you. I am placing my hand over your finances, your home, your job, your business, and your future. I am sending divine helpers your way, people who will favor you for no reason, places that will open their doors to you unexpectedly. You will receive unexpected deposits, opportunities, and open doors that no one can shut. I am preparing it all now. The heavens are declaring over you, this is your set time of favor. The weight you have been carrying will be lifted. The fear of tomorrow will be replaced with peace. The anxiety about money will be broken. You are stepping into a season where provision will chase you down. I am not finished with you. I am just getting started. My word will not return void, and what I have spoken over your life must come to pass. Why is everyone whispering about the 9-word prayer found in FBI archives? This powerful money prayer, once buried in government files, is now setting people financially free. Just say these 9 words and watch what happens. Proven by 6 neuroscience labs, this method is turning hardship into abundance instantly. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I see your faith, even when you feel weak. I see your heart, even when it's broken. I see your intentions, your sacrifices, your hidden generosity when no one else noticed. And I, the Lord your God, am not unjust to forget your labor, your giving, your patience, or your tears. Today, I have come to tell you your name is on this heavenly transaction. The miracle that is coming is not for someone else, it is for you. You have been fighting in silence, and yet you still believed. When others gave up, you chose to trust me. That trust is why heaven is moving in your favor right now. I am setting things in motion that were locked up for years. I am revisiting what was promised to you long ago and declaring that it shall now come to pass. Not in months, not in years, but now. Comment 333 if you believe the appointed time has arrived. I know how it feels when you're surrounded by needs but have nothing left to give. I know the weight of pretending to be strong when you're weary inside. I know what it feels like to serve others, to give, to sacrifice, and yet wonder, when will my blessing come? My child, this is your moment. I have not been ignoring you. I have been preparing the best for you. You will not be forgotten. I am rewarding your faithfulness. I am about to send a payment so miraculous, it will cancel debts you thought would last for years. But I am not only releasing financial supply, I am restoring your peace, your confidence, your sleep, your clarity. Because what you've lost wasn't just money, you lost trust in people. You lost stability. You lost years. But now I am restoring you in full pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The God who fed Elijah through ravens, who gave water from a rock, who sent manna from heaven, that same God is providing for you now. I do not need a bank to bless you. I do not need an employer to increase you. I can turn a stranger into a sender. I can make the least likely person become the source of your breakthrough. Trust in me. My ways are not your ways, and my provision is never late. Comment 555 if you believe something supernatural is on its way. The enemy wanted to keep you distracted with fear, worry, and confusion. He wanted you to believe you were forgotten. But I allowed you to be pressed only so you could see how I would lift you. You will not be destroyed. You will not be forsaken. You are my child, and I have placed my spirit inside you. I have commanded angels to surround you, and I am preparing a table before you in the presence of every enemy who mocked your process. Even now, someone is being stirred by my spirit to help you. They don't know why, but they will be drawn to bless you. This is not charity, it is divine instruction. I will use even unbelievers to release funds into your hands. Why? Because your hands are clean. Because your heart remained pure. Because you never stopped trusting me. I am not just giving you enough for now, I am releasing more than enough for what's ahead. This provision will allow you to dream again, to rest again, to sow again, to live again. You will not have to check your balance every hour. You will not fear the cost of living. I am removing the bondage of financial fear, and I am replacing it with divine assurance. Comment, I believe. If you trust God to finish what He started, you are standing at the door of divine abundance. And this door is not locked. The key has already been turned, and the handle is being pushed open by my own hand. You will see my fingerprints on every opportunity that now comes your way. You will see favor in unexpected places. They will call your name. They will choose your business. They will select your work. Not because of you, but because I have placed my mark upon you. Many will wonder how this happened. They will ask, what changed? And your answer will be simple. God stepped in. My child, your season of survival is ending. This is your entrance into a season of overflowing supply. You have carried burdens that were never meant to be yours. You have worried about things I already had solutions for. Now I am commanding peace to flood your heart. I am raising up financial warriors who will support you. People with influence and resources who have been positioned to serve my purpose through you. This isn't just provision, it is an assignment. I am blessing you so that you can bless others. I am lifting you up so that you can lift others. I am choosing you to be the carrier of a testimony that will shake others back into belief. Comment 12:12 if you receive this assignment with joy and faith. You have been called out of lack, called out of delay, called out of begging. You are not a burden. You are not forgotten. You are my child, and everything I own belongs to you. I am releasing the wealth of the wicked into the hands of the righteous, and you will not have to fight for it. You will simply walk in obedience and let my favor do the work. They don't want you to know this 9-word money prayer, but it's out now, and it's helping thousands get out of debt, pay off bills, and unlock financial miracles just by repeating 9 simple words. Verified by 6 neuroscience labs, this FBI hidden prayer is now your biggest breakthrough, but they don't want this to stay out for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets deleted. Every time you trusted me in lack, you were storing up treasure in heaven. Every time you gave when it hurt, I was preparing a reward you couldn't imagine. Now, that reward is reaching you. It is coming not only in money, but in answered prayers, new connections, unexpected approvals, divine strategies, and heavenly timing. My plan is unfolding, and it is bigger than anything you've seen before. This is not the end. This is the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where you live under the open heavens. A chapter where you are no longer ashamed of your past. A chapter where you no longer hide your needs. I am giving you confidence, strength, and overflow. And the story you are about to tell will bring others back to me. You were never meant to carry this weight alone. I have seen you trying to hold everything together. Your family, your finances, your future. You've been doing your best with what little you had, stretching your resources, pushing past your breaking point, and smiling through the pain. But I, the Lord your God, have stepped in. And today, I am lifting this burden off your shoulders. This is the hour when things begin to shift in your favor. You've been asking me, God, when will it be my turn? You've seen others receive. You've clapped for them. You've celebrated their miracles, even while your own hands were empty. And I say to you, your season of being the one who watches is over. Now, you are the one who receives. I am moving you from observation to manifestation. The blessing that was spoken over you is now being fulfilled. Comment Amen if you are ready to walk into your divine harvest. You have wondered why you've had to wait so long. You've questioned the delays, the silence, and the closed doors. But my child, what I was preparing for you required time. I was not only arranging resources, I was shaping you. You had to become strong enough to carry the blessing. And now you are ready. I am not just giving you provision, I am giving you purpose with it. Every coin, every increase, every miracle I send will be tied to something bigger than you. You are entering a financial season that will rewrite your story. You will not recognize your life 6 months from now. I am accelerating your breakthroughs. I am making up for the time you thought was wasted. Your obedience did not go unnoticed. I saw every time you gave when it hurt. I saw every time you said yes to me, even when it cost you. And now, I will honor you openly. There is a release happening in the spirit right now. Chains are falling off, delays are breaking. Demonic resistance is crumbling. You are stepping into a stream of provision that is supernatural. No human effort could make this happen. It is only by my hand. Do not be surprised when the phone call comes. Do not be shocked when the bank balance shifts. Do not doubt when unexpected help finds you. I am the one behind it all. Comment 777 if you believe sudden breakthroughs are being released. You have been attacked because of the anointing on your life. The enemy has tried to wear you down so you would stop believing. But what he didn't understand is that every trial only made you stronger in faith. Every struggle only drew you closer to me. That's why you're still standing, and that's why you are about to receive more than you asked for. I am not just blessing you. I am restoring what was taken. Every financial attack that was launched against you is now being reversed. Every dollar the enemy tried to steal from you, I am repaying with interest. Every door that was unfairly closed is now being opened by my hand. And this time, no man can shut it. This blessing will not come with sorrow. It will come with peace. You will not lose sleep over it. You will not feel fear attached to it. It will come with joy and confirmation. You will no longer live paycheck to paycheck. You will no longer feel like you're barely making it. I am repositioning you. I am raising your financial level not because of pride, but because of purpose. You are called to be a light, a lender, a giver, and a reflection of my abundance. You have known lack long enough. Now you will know plenty. Comment, I love God, if you know this blessing has your name written on it. This miracle payment was not created by human hands. It was sealed in heaven before you were born. It was scheduled for such a time as this, and no delay, no betrayal, no failure, and no demon in hell can cancel what I have approved. I am making the crooked paths straight. I am giving you clear direction, open doors, and unstoppable momentum. You may feel like you're behind. You may feel like others are ahead, but I do not operate on man's timeline. I operate in perfect timing, and right now the clock in heaven has struck your moment. This is your appointed hour. This is your divine setup, and nothing you've gone through will be wasted. It will all make sense when my blessing shows up and turns your pain into praise. You are not just about to receive money, you're about to receive clarity, direction, wisdom, and peace. Because the true wealth I give is not only physical. I enrich your soul, I settle your spirit, I remind you of who you are in me. And my child, you are royalty, you are chosen, you are beloved. That is why no weapon formed against your finances could prosper, because I had already planned your recovery. Comment 1010 if you believe your divine recovery starts today. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This blessing will not just bless you, it will bless your children. Your children's children will benefit from what I'm releasing in your life now. Generational curses are breaking. Patterns of lack are dissolving. Fear is being replaced with legacy. You will leave behind more than memories. You will leave behind inheritance, faith, and testimonies of divine provision. Do not compare your journey to others. What I'm doing in you is unique. The size of your struggle was a clue to the size of your blessing. You were never forgotten. You were being reserved. You were being refined. And now, I am revealing what I have kept in store for such a time as this. The storm you went through was proof that something valuable was on the other side. And you didn't quit. You stayed faithful. You stayed prayerful. You kept your hands lifted when they felt heavy. You worshipped when there was no money in the account. You served others when your own heart was hurting. And I have remembered every single moment. Now, I am about to show you what happens when faith meets fulfillment. Your story is about to shift from survival to overflow. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I am El Shaddai, the God of more than enough. I am the Lord who sees you and delivers right on time. You are about to witness the power of my hand in a way that will leave you speechless. What I'm doing for you now is not ordinary. This is not something man can take credit for. I am releasing a blessing that has no fingerprints on it but mine. This miracle payment, already approved in heaven, is on its way to you, and it will arrive without delay, without confusion, without struggle. You will know it is from me because it will come with peace, favor, and divine confirmation. You've asked me in the quiet hours, Lord, do you see me? Do you care that I'm struggling? And today I answer you, yes, my child. I have seen every moment. I've watched as you gave even when you lacked. I heard you when you whispered, "Just one breakthrough, Lord." And now, I am sending more than you asked for. I am sending evidence of my love and faithfulness. You are not forgotten. You are highly favored. Comment: I affirm, if you believe this favor is falling on you today. I am moving through your life like a flood of healing, provision, and restoration. Every area where you have felt loss, I am restoring. Every moment of lack, I am repaying. Every closed door I am unlocking with my own key. You are walking into a divine season where your needs will be met before you even speak them. I know what your tomorrow holds, and I have already made provision for it. Trust me, I never show up late. I know how hard it was to keep going, to believe in my promises when everything around you shouted the opposite, to smile when you felt broken inside. But hear me, your endurance has not been in vain. The fight you've been in was not for your destruction, it was for your positioning. I am setting you up for visibility, for increase, for favor. The world will know you because you trusted me when no one else stood with you. The bank said no, the job closed the door, the family turned away. But I, your Father in heaven, have the final say. I am not limited by economy, by status, or by human reasoning. I do not need permission to bless you. When I decide to release, no one can block it. No enemy, no system, no situation can interfere when I speak a word over your life. Comment: 999 if you believe no man can block what God is releasing. Your obedience has reached my throne. You gave in secret, and now I will reward you in public. You prayed without recognition, and now I will honor you before those who doubted you. I saw when you kept quiet, when you could have fought back. I saw your surrender. I saw your worship in the middle of your worry. And now I will show you what happens when surrender meets divine timing. I am aligning every detail. I am orchestrating every person, every opportunity, every divine connection you need. And I'm doing it quickly. What would have taken years will now happen in days. The shift will be so fast, you'll wonder how it changed so suddenly, but you won't fear it because you'll know it was me. I am going before you and making the crooked places straight. I am clearing the way so that your blessing can find you without delay. What's coming is not just relief, it's reward. I am rewarding you for your loyalty to me. You stayed when others walked away. You believed when the reports looked bad. You gave me your heart when you had nothing left to offer. And now I will reward you with things you didn't even think to pray for. You were faithful with little. Now I will make you ruler over much. Comment: I believe, if you know your reward is already on its way. Do not fear the future anymore. What once terrified you is now under my control. That bill that keeps you up at night, that need that makes your heart race. I already have the solution. You don't have to figure it out. Just walk with me. I am your shepherd. You shall not want. I will make you lie down in peace. I will lead you beside still waters. I will restore your soul and your finances. Could this 9-word prayer really be the shortcut to financial freedom? The FBI buried it. A neuroscientist found it. Now it's transforming lives. The 9-word prayer, simple enough to say in seconds, is making money show up faster than anyone imagined. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all real and it's all happening today. 6 science labs confirm it works. But this page may be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears from the internet forever. I am not a God who promises and forgets. I am not a God who teases and walks away. I finish what I start, and I have started something in your life that cannot be undone. The door I am opening for you is a door of provision, peace, purpose, and power. You have never walked through a door like this before, and once you enter, there is no going back to lack. This miracle is not just for you to survive, it's for you to thrive. I am calling you into a life where you can give freely, love boldly, and walk confidently. You were not created to constantly worry about money. You were not created to live in fear. You were created to carry my light, and that includes walking in divine provision. I don't want you just to have enough. I want you to be a blessing to others. Comment: Jesus is Lord. If you believe, your blessing will overflow to others. The world has called you many things: weak, unqualified, too late, too broken. But I call you mine. I call you chosen. I call you blessed. I call you anointed and appointed, my child. You don't need to earn this blessing. It was already assigned to you before you were born. All I asked was your faith, your trust, your heart. And you gave me that. Now let me give you what's been waiting for this very moment. This is more than money. This is healing. This is redemption. This is vindication. Every person who looked down on you will see you risen, not because of pride, but because of purpose. I will raise you up to be a testimony of my goodness. You will not have to explain yourself. You will not have to convince anyone. My favor will speak for you. Let the world watch, my child. Let the doubters stare. Let the enemy tremble. Because what I am doing in your life now is unstoppable. It's sealed. It's divine. It's yours. I have seen the nights when you cried yourself to sleep, wondering if anything would ever change. You carried silent battles in your heart while still showing up with faith. You didn't let your pain stop your prayers, and you didn't let your fear drown your belief. My child, your persistence has reached heaven, and I, the Lord your God, have not remained silent. This very moment, the heavens are moving on your behalf. The miracle that carries your name is closer than it has ever been. The shift is not coming, it has already started. The very atmosphere around you is responding to my command. Things are aligning behind the scenes. What was stagnant is now being stirred. The blessing that once felt delayed is now being accelerated. I am removing every wall that blocked your harvest. I am silencing every voice that tried to tell you this wasn't your time. It is your time. I have declared it. Comment Amen if you believe your season of silence is turning into a season of sudden blessings. You don't have to chase what I've already chosen to give you. This miracle payment was not based on your perfection, but on your position as my child. Because you belong to me, my blessings are your inheritance. Just as a father provides for his children, I am providing for you not with scraps, but with abundance. You have begged for what I've already promised. Now is the time to receive without fear, without guilt, and without hesitation. There is a door opening, and no man can shut it. You will not need to knock twice. You will not need to explain yourself to anyone. The blessing I'm sending will come with clarity. It will make sense when you see how I bring it all together. You will look back and realize that nothing was wasted, not even the waiting. What the enemy thought he delayed, I was simply perfecting. Comment 222. If you know God's timing is perfect and never late. You are not empty. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are the apple of my eye. I have carried you through storms you never told anyone about. You've been strong for others. but you've questioned who will be strong for you. I will be that strength. I will be that support. I will be the one who provides when all else dries up. Your provision is not in man's handset, is in mine, and my supply never runs out. Your hands that once trembled in lack will now rise in praise. The same place where you once felt defeat will soon become the place of your testimony. My glory will be seen in your life. It will be undeniable. Even your enemies will say, "Surely the Lord has been with them." I will turn every accusation into evidence of my protection. Every loss will become a lesson. Every delay will now reveal divine design. Comment, I trust God, if you know He is rewriting your story with purpose. My child, you are stepping into a season of divine yes. No more closed doors, no more missed opportunities. What once seemed impossible will now be handed to you with ease. Not because life suddenly got easier, but because my hand is moving, because my voice is speaking into your atmosphere, because I have declared, "Let there be provision," and heaven is obeying. You've been in the background for too long. You've stayed faithful even when you were overlooked. But now, I am bringing you to the front. I am highlighting your name in places of opportunity. People will remember you, call you, favor you not because of connections, but because of my divine appointment. I am placing your name on the hearts of decision makers. I am opening doors that lead to divine assignments, divine resources, and divine fulfillment. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Comment 333 if you believe your name is now being mentioned in rooms of favor. Every rejection you faced was redirection from me. I didn't let you settle in places that couldn't carry your blessing. I didn't let relationships stay that would sabotage your peace. I didn't let your plan succeed because I had something better in mind. Trust that what didn't work out wasn't your loss, it was your protection. I removed it because I saw what you couldn't, pain, and now I am replacing it with what is holy, pure, and perfect for your life. Do not be afraid to step into this new chapter. Yes, it looks unfamiliar. Yes, it may feel overwhelming. But I am with you. I go before you. I have already secured every detail. Walk boldly. Expect miracles. Speak my promises over your life daily. My word has power, and it will not return to me void. Declare abundance. Declare healing. Declare joy. Speak it, and watch me establish it. This is the moment where your faith meets fulfillment. You didn't quit. You didn't walk away. And because of that, you will now see what happens when faith is honored by heaven. I am not sending a blessing to tease you. I am sending it to transform you. This financial miracle is not a random act, it is a divine statement. It is me saying, I have always been your source. Comment, I believe, if you know this is your divine confirmation. You will look back and see that every tear watered the ground of your breakthrough. Every sleepless night prepared you for this peace. Every loss made room for the new. You were being refined, not rejected. You were being prepared, not punished. You are stepping into more than a blessing. You are stepping into alignment. everything will begin to make sense. Every piece will fall into place. Every prayer you thought, "I forgot," I am answering them now. You have reached a turning point. There will be no more back and forth, no more delay, no more surviving on just enough. I am taking you into the land of more than enough. You will eat from vineyards you didn't plant, drink from wells you didn't dig, and walk in favor you didn't earn. Because you stayed faithful, I am rewarding you. You are not too late, you are not behind. You are right on time for my miracle. You have reached the edge of something sacred, my child. You are standing on the threshold of fulfillment, where the pain of your past will no longer follow you into your future. The financial drought is ending. The door of struggle is closing. I, the Lord your God, have stepped into your situation with full authority, and I am commanding a release. The miracle payment, long written in the records of heaven, is now descending into your life with power that no one can resist. You do not need to convince me of your need. I already know. I am your Father, and I take joy in meeting the needs of my children. What you've been crying for in private, I am now making public through my favor. You've whispered, "Lord, just give me a sign." And I am giving you more than a sign. I am giving you evidence. This blessing will leave no room for doubt. You will know that it came from me and no one else. Comment, Amen, if you believe that your Father in heaven has remembered you. You've waited patiently, even while your heart felt restless. You trusted me when everything in the natural world gave you no reason to. That is why I'm blessing you beyond your imagination. I do not ignore faith. I do not ignore broken prayers. I do not ignore hope that refuses to die. I honor it. And now, I am releasing my heavenly resources into your earthly hands. Get ready to walk into rooms you never expected. Get ready to hear yes where you always heard no. Get ready to receive invitations, offers, approvals, and deposits. These are not coincidence, they are orchestrations. My angels have gone before you to prepare the way. You don't have to force it. You don't have to beg for it. Just walk in the direction I lead you, and doors will open as you move forward. Comment 11 if you believe open doors are being prepared just for you. I want you to stop worrying about how and when. The how is mine. The when is mine. All I need from you is trust. When the Israelites faced the Red Sea, they didn't know how I would deliver them, but I did. When the widow had only a handful of flour, she didn't know how her needs would be met, but I multiplied. When the disciples needed provision, I made money appear from a fish's mouth. My methods may be hidden, but my miracles are always on time. You are not going to survive by your own strength. You are going to thrive because of my promise. This blessing will not come from manipulation, anxiety, or hustle. It will come from resting in me, trusting my process, and following my voice. I am not asking you to figure everything out. I am asking you to walk by faith and not by sight. This miracle will heal more than just your finances. It will restore your hope. It will renew your joy. It will rekindle your dreams. You thought you had to give up on that vision because of money, but I am providing for the very thing you almost abandoned. I never told you to let go, I told you to wait. And now that your heart is still aligned with mine, I will fund what I told you to build. Comment 12:12 if you believe God is funding your vision. The leaked 9-word money prayer the FBI never wanted you to see. This shocking prayer kept hidden for decades, now rewriting financial destinies. Used by nearly 20,000 people already, this 9-word phrase is attracting wealth with stunning speed. And yes, it's backed by 6 top neuroscience labs. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will be the testimony that others talk about. They will ask you, how did this happen? And you will say, God did it. You will no longer feel like the one who always needs help. You will become the one who helps others. I am flipping the script. You will go from borrower to lender, from overlooked to honored, from pressured to peaceful. I am rewriting your identity in the eyes of those who underestimated you. You are not behind. You are being hidden for a holy reason. I have been protecting your progress from premature exposure. I did not want you celebrated too soon. I waited until the foundation of your faith was strong enough to carry the weight of this blessing. Now, you're ready, and when I raise you up this time, no one will be able to tear you down. You don't need to worry about your qualifications. My favor will speak louder than your resume. My spirit will go before you and touch the hearts of those you need to meet. When you walk into rooms that seem too big, too important, too overwhelming, remember, I brought you there. And where I send you, I also sustain you. The same God who opens the door will provide everything you need once you step inside it. Comment, I believe, if you know God is preparing rooms with your name on them. The miracle I'm sending you is not small. It will shift your entire atmosphere. It will cover not only your needs but your future. It will allow you to think clearly again, dream again, give again. You will no longer live in survival mode. You will live from a place of supernatural abundance. This is not prosperity for vanity, it is provision for purpose. I am trusting you with more because your heart has remained pure before me. You didn't let the world corrupt your character. You didn't let wealth become your idol. You kept your eyes on me, even when others chased quick rewards. That's why this blessing is so specific, so personal, so perfect. It was made for you. I have tailored this miracle to your exact situation. You will know that I saw every detail, every pain, every quiet sacrifice, and I answered accordingly. This is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of a legacy. What I'm placing in your hands now will impact generations. Your children will see what faith looks like. Your family will remember how you trusted me when it didn't make sense. I'm not just building a breakthrough, I'm building a legacy through you. Comment 555 if you believe your legacy begins with this miracle. Let the world watch. Let the skeptics talk. Let the doubters doubt. But as for you, my child, keep your eyes fixed on me. You are being lifted not by chance but by my divine will. This miracle is sealed. It is settled. And it's on its way. Rejoice now, not because you see it yet, but because you know I am faithful. You believed in me, even when you had nothing. And now I am showing you what it looks like when the God of heaven answers with everything. My beloved child, heaven is rejoicing because your appointed time has come. The weight that has pressed against your chest, the anxiety that has quietly followed you like a shadow, is about to be lifted completely. I, the Lord your God, am doing what no one else could do. I am healing, not just your situation. I am healing you. I am reaching into the hidden places where fear and lack took root and replacing them with courage, peace, and divine overflow. You are not broken. You are not a failure. You are not too late. You are mine. And because you belong to me, you carry my protection, my provision, and my promise. You have been standing in faith when everything around you was shaking, and I have taken notice. I have seen the moments you praised me, even when your hands were empty. Now, I am filling those hands with more than you ever asked for. Comment Amen if you are ready to receive what only God can give. Do not mistake the silence for absence. I was never far. I was watching, shaping, refining, and building a miracle with your name written on it. I did not allow this process to break you. I used it to build you. Your capacity has been stretched for a purpose, and now I am pouring into you a blessing that will fill every empty space. There is no more need to strive, no more need to worry about what's next. The miracle has already left heaven. The moment you said, "I trust you," I released it. You didn't have to beg. You didn't have to perform. You only had to believe. And because you did, I have honored your faith. Watch now as everything begins to shift in your favor. Comment, "I trust God," if you know He is moving, even when you can't see it. This financial miracle is not just about money. It is about freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from survival mode. Freedom from cycles that tried to keep you in bondage. I am not just giving you resources, I am giving you revelation. You will see things clearly now. You will understand why certain doors were closed, why certain people walked away, and why certain delays had to happen. You were not being denied, you were being protected. You are stepping into divine wisdom that will guard what I'm giving you. You will not waste this blessing. You will not mishandle this miracle. I am placing discernment in your spirit, strategy in your hands, and peace in your heart. This time, your harvest will last. This time, your cup will overflow without interruption. This time, you will grow without fear of falling again. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says Yasand, the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Comment 1010 if you believe this blessing will be protected by divine hands. I am placing divine acceleration on your journey. What should have taken 10 years will happen in 1. What others had to fight for, I will hand to you freely. Not because you're better, but because you've trusted me deeper. You chose faith over fear. You chose obedience over shortcuts. You chose holiness over popularity. And I have seen every choice. Now, I reward what was done in secret. Do not be surprised when you receive favor in places you were once ignored. When people begin to honor you without reason. When doors swing open without explanation. It is not coincidence, it is my covenant being fulfilled. I promise to bless those who walk in my ways, and you have. You have failed at times, yes, but your heart has always turned back to me. That's what I honor, that's what I bless. You are about to step into rooms where your name has already been spoken. People are already discussing ways to help you, bless you, and elevate you. They may not even understand why they are drawn to you, but I do. It is my favor resting on your life like a banner. They will not be able to deny it. Comment, I believe if you know God has already gone ahead of you. What I'm doing now will feel sudden, but it has been in motion for a long time. The moment you chose to remain faithful during your trials, the miracle began forming. The moment you refused to let bitterness take root, the release began preparing. You were not waiting in vain. You were being watched by heaven. And now, heaven is rewarding you. You will rise, not by the hand of man, but by the wind of my spirit. You will soar like an eagle above every storm that tried to take you down. You will look back on this year and say, that was the year everything changed. Because it will change. You are walking into a divine transformation. Every battle you fought privately will soon become a testimony you share publicly. This blessing will be the beginning of many. I am not a one-time provider. I am a continual fountain. I will keep you filled as long as you keep your heart fixed on me. I will not run dry. I will not grow weary. I will not forget you, not today, not ever. You are forever engraved on the palms of my hands. Comment 777 if you believe this miracle will overflow into every area of your life. Even now, your atmosphere is shifting. The burden that pressed down on your shoulders is being lifted. The mental fog, the stress, the fear, it's all being broken. I am speaking peace into your soul. I am giving you rest in the place where worry used to live. You will sleep differently tonight. You will wake up with new strength, new clarity, and new boldness. I want you to dream again, to plan again, to hope again. I am not just restoring your finances. I am restoring your passion, your purpose, and your voice. The version of you that's about to rise is stronger, wiser, and more prepared than ever before. You are not going backward. You are stepping into divine momentum. I am pushing you forward with my own hand, and nothing can stop what I've started in you. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has imagined what I am about to do for you. But your heart is about to witness it. Stay in position, stay in faith, stay in obedience, because I, the Lord your God, am not finished yet. My child, what I have begun in your life is holy, and it cannot be undone. The enemy tried to delay it, confuse it, and convince you that you were not worthy of it, but I never changed my mind. From the moment you surrendered your heart to me, I began preparing a path of provision and promise that no enemy can erase. This final wave of blessing you are about to step into will seal every broken place, restore every stolen opportunity, and elevate you beyond anything you've ever known. You may feel like you've walked alone, but you never did. I was with you in every room, behind every closed door, during every sleepless night. I stood over you as a shield. I whispered to your heart when the world went silent. I protected you from things you didn't even know were trying to harm you. And now, I am showing you why I kept you hidden, so that you could emerge not broken, but blessed. Comment Amen if you know that God has kept you for this exact moment. This final release is not just a miracle, it's the fulfillment of my covenant with you. I made a promise over your life that I would never leave you, never forsake you, and never stop working all things together for your good. You held on to my word, and now my word is holding on to you. I have sent angels to stand guard over the blessing that's reaching you now. No distraction, no delay, and no demon can interfere. Your bank account is not your source. I am. Your job is not your security. I am. The economy is not your foundation. I am. And because I am your source, your future is secure. You will never walk in fear again. You will never lie awake wondering if you're going to make it. I am breaking the curse of insufficiency and replacing it with divine surplus. Comment, I affirm, if you are ready to live in God's abundance without fear. What if a 9-word prayer hidden by the FBI could attract money to you starting today? A top American neuroscientist just revealed the secret 9-word prayer that's helping thousands erase debt and flood their lives with cash. Lost in the FBI's vault for years, this prayer is now proven by 6 neuroscience labs. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's working fast. But the government might shut this down any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever.